Hello and welcome to the short Vort on Parsha's Vayeishev. The teachers are the stars. This is adapted from the hot off the presses, the new edition of Rav Pam on the Parsha. Rav Pam, Rav Avraham Yaakov HaKohen Pam, Zecher Tzadik Livracha, who lived from 1913 to 2001, was the Rosh Yeshiva of Yeshiva Torah Vadas. In Yosef's dream, the stars, 11 of them, represent the other 11 Shvatim, the other tribes, because the Jews are compared to the stars. And we see that also in Sefer Devarim, Parak Al Pasuk Yud, that Hashem tells us that the Jews have multiplied like the stars. And in Sefer Daniel, it says that those who teach righteousness to the multitudes will shine like stars forever and ever. The Gemara in Bava Basra, Daf Ches Amud Beis, says this refers to the Melamdim, those who teach Torah, men or women. Science tells us that when we see a star, what we see, that light, that illumination, is something that started millions of miles away and has traveled throughout the universe in order to reach us when we can now see it. So what we see again is something that was light years earlier. It's there's a delayed effect there. Similarly, we see in the spiritual light that teachers and Rebbeim give to their students, that sometimes it can feel like what they're teaching is falling on deaf ears. The students in the classes are not listening. But the lesson of the stars is that it takes a long time to get the light to be transmitted and to see the illumination. What started a long time ago is not visible until much later. Similarly, the Talmidim that were taught by a Rebbe may not see for months, for years, or even decades the transformation that they have caused to make the students a true Ben Torah, a good Jew. Yet the Rebbe has to realize that the Mesiras Nefesh that they gave earlier has finally broken through, even though it wasn't originally obvious, and now those students could be amongst the brightest of the stars. And that's one of the most satisfying moments of a mechanchim, of a teacher. The Gemara in Brachos, Daf Lamed Beis, Amud Beis, says 32b that the Torah study needs constant encouragement. Now, this was directed mainly to those that are learning the Torah, but Rav Pam says that this also applies to those who teach the Torah. The Torah teachers need chizuk from their work because, as we said, the results aren't always visible so fast, and they're very important, the contributions that these teachers are making to Klal Yisrael and our future. So, finally, he concludes that when a mechanech appreciates the task at hand, realizing how, like a shining star, his efforts will be producing results for years and decades to come, then his heart will feel for joy. We are all stars. We can all teach others. Thank you for listening. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a wonderful week and a wonderful Shabbos.